Okay, so then what? Now you have a kid. How did that happen?
Yeah, I
now?
remember Cardinal, and then I took out the IUD, and I was just like down. I was down. That's how I knew I was like.
Oh, so you were down because you took the IUD out. You're like, I'm ready.
Yeah, I took the
Wife
IUD.
me up.
Yeah,
Like, put a child.
Yeah, he took me on one trip to Europe, ladies. If anybody takes you on a trip to Europe, it's a wrap. Like, be careful. He took me on one trip, and all it took was that trip.
One trip?
It was great.
Hi, my name is Sonia.
Hi, I'm Becca, and welcome to another episode of Between Generations.
That was a little extra, but we like that.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Sheesh. All right, so today we're kind of both on the hot seat because you got hella kids, and I went from 0 kids to 2, and I am a stepmom, and yeah, kids just have ruled my life, or are ruling my life now, and kids have ruled your life. So how is it?
Right now, no one's ruling my life except me, but
Love that. Life over grandparent. Wow.
life over grandparent. But, my life started out as being a parent at age 15. So it's been a long road, a long time. And I think when it comes to parenting too, like, I think what I wish that I would have done back then was wait, number one, and number two, really find somebody that was in a healthy space. I wasn't in a healthy space, and I think that's the most important, especially when you become a parent, to make sure that you're ready for it and that you're in a healthy space.
Also, though, like, be gracious to yourself because you had a baby, at least from what it sounded like to me, to escape a horrible situation.
To escape a horrible situation.
So that was
it just happened. I was like, I wasn't trying to plan that, but
yeah,
it happened, and so here we are. I was 15, and then when my son turned 1, I was 16 years old. I was still going to school. I was still like doing whatever I needed to do, but now that I think about it, girl, I was like, how the fuck did I do that? But I think, it taught me a lot. It taught me how to make a blanket, sew, cook, just like do the basic things that normally you wouldn't know or don't want to do at age 15,
16, yeah.
15, 16, 17 even, 18 even.
Yeah.
But it just opened my eyes to like, okay, well, I have to take care of this kid and whatever I have to do. And I lived with somebody else. And, that was hard too, transitioning.
Who did you live with?
Well, the baby daddy's parents.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, my God. Wait, so did your mom kick you out of the house?
Yeah, she kicked me out. So when she kicked me out, I was like, where the fuck am I going to live?
You know what's so crazy is like full circle, you ended up like having her in your home later on in life. That's very intriguing to me. How like just, everything always comes back.
Everything comes back.
Full
I
circle.
think, and you know what's crazy? I haven't talked to her in a long time, but, yeah, I just think it's just one of those things that you learn from when it comes to being a parent. I think at age 19, I had 3 kids.
That is wild.
I was going to college. I had 3 kids. I was just like, fuck it. I might as well have them all at the same time. And I wasn't planning on having no more kids. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. I had 3 sons, and that was my end goal. Like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, at age 25, I had my other son, and
Still young.
So I had 4 kids at age 25, and that's pretty much it. Like, and then that was it. I was like, I'm not having no more fucking kids.
Yeah, no, period. So did you get your tube set?
No, I just.
Oh, damn. So we're just like.
No, we were birth control, girl. Birth control.
Oh, girl. I do not
IUD
like.
to be exact, actually.
Oh, God. I do not like. Okay, look. I respect birth control, obviously. Like, you should be on birth control or use contraception. But IUDs, I think, are the most horrible thing ever invented. Getting that thing put in, and like with the freaking.
The little T. Mm-hmm.
And then you know, and then when they have to take it out and then they put the thing, and then they, like, oh,
Oh, you mean your
you're gonna
pap
feel,
smear, the little.
yeah, that little thing, yeah, that little device that looks like scissors, and they're gonna freaking
Yeah,
massacre
and
your
it's cold.
pussy.
But now it's like plastic.
Yes, it's cold, but it's still cold. It still feels very invasive.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, we're in the 2025. You could invent something better, like more comfortable. And I remember the nurse telling me, she's like, okay, you're going to feel slight pain. Yeah, a pinch. And then she's like, and you're going to feel me pull your ovaries to me. And I was like, why do you have to pull my ovaries? And like,
So you had an IUD?
yes,
Did
girl.
you know that IUDs are meant for people that have two kids or more?
No,
They're
I
not
didn't
meant.
know
They're
that.
not meant for people that just don't have no kids at all or had one baby.
I didn't know that. And can that, okay, I always felt like IUDs do something on a woman's body and that could mess with them procreating, you know, later on.
No, the IUD is basically for people that get pregnant easy or just don't want to get pregnant at all.
Yeah.
And that's what that is. Like when you do like birth control pills, like the patches back in the day, the little
Yeah,
things
thing
that they
is
put in
freaky.
your
The little,
arm.
yeah, one of my homegirls had that and I was like, girl,
Yeah,
what is that?
like it's crazy, but you know, just don't have sex if you don't want to have sex.
Yeah, this is the lady over here.
Just don't be intimate.
Don't be romantic. Don't do those things.
Mm-hmm.
I used an IUD because I really did not want to get pregnant for a very long time in my life. And also, like, I have been, like, there's no way to sugarcoat the grape without a G.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for me, I was like, I'm not fucking trying to get, and I got pregnant from that person. And I fucking abort mission today. Like, I got my freaking, I got an ultrasound. I got an ultrasound, girl. Like, I was like, dude, it was another, like, very just low in my life. I went to go freaking see how long I had been pregnant for because I noticed there was a difference, like, in my body. And then I took a pregnancy test. I was pregnant. And I was like, oh my God. So I guess I was far along enough to get an ultrasound, and the doctor that I got, he was like, I feel like he was religious because the moment he showed me this ultrasound, like, for me it wasn't like this, like, oh my gosh, spiritual or like I don't know, experience or like, oh yes, I want to have the baby. Like, I saw that shit and I was like, get it out of me now. I was like, okay, so when can we schedule my abortion? And she was like, what? And he was like, do you know how difficult it is for women to get pregnant? Da, 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 da. And I was like, yeah, but like, you don't understand these circumstances. I'm not bringing a fucking, like, I'm not bringing that monster's kid to this planet. This has nothing to do with this kid. I just don't want ties to that person. And I'm going to exercise this option. And then he was just very not about it. And the lady, I will never forget, God bless her soul, she was literally like, she was a receptionist. And she's like, go to Planned Parenthood.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, you can't get that service here because he's not about it or he's not going to give that to you. But go to Planned Parenthood and they'll help you out. No questions asked. And I was like, okay. I went to Planned Parenthood, complete 180 experience. They were like, how do you feel? Like, are you sure you want to go? Like, do this, whatever. And then I was like, yeah, I didn't even get into like detail with them, but it was like a horrible experience. So I was like, oh my God. And I had a boyfriend at that time, and it wasn't with him because there was times where like we were off and we were kind of dating.
That's some tea.
Yeah, we were kind of dating, but we weren't. He hadn't asked me to be his girlfriend, and me and that guy, like, that happened to me. So I knew for sure it was the other guy's kid. And this guy thought it was his. And he was like, I was like, I'm pregnant. And to this day, I never told him. He might listen to this and be like, but whatever, fuck that fool and fuck the other one too.
Fuck them both.
Fuck them all. Yeah. So legit, I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I was just like, get it out. And I'll never forget it. I was like, I saw the ultrasound and I was like, yeah, nah. Literally 1 second. I was like, nope, no, absolutely not. Get it out now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a horrible experience. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you can avoid, like, I mean, I know you said IUDs only for people that like are easily get pregnant or don't want to have kids at all. I'm like, yeah, IUD actually, like, even though it was a horrible procedure, like,
It
it
works.
really,
It
yeah, it
works.
works. Because after that, I was just like, I'm not having kids anymore.
Okay, so then what? Now you have a kid. How did that happen
Yeah, I
now?
remember Ricardo, and then I took out the IUD, and I was just like, down. I was down. That's how I knew I was like, it
Oh,
was
so you were down because you took the IUD out. You're like, I'm ready.
yeah, I took the
Wife
IUD.
me up.
Yeah,
Like, put a child.
yeah, he took me on one trip to Europe, ladies. If anybody takes you on a trip to Europe, it's a wrap. Like, be careful. He took me on one trip, and all it took was
That
that trip.
one trip,
It was great. It
just
was
from Europe.
amazing. Yeah, and we had the time of our lives. Like, I was like, I've never met someone that I felt like I could be sillier with,
Hmm.
and yeah, I
You
was
guys
like,
do understand each other, though.
yeah. I mean, obviously,
Hmm.
like, it's taken a lot. I mean, we're going to couples therapy and everything, but like,
Oh, how's that going?
girl, it's good. It's
How
really
many?
opened
How
up.
many? How many therapy sessions have you guys went to?
We've gone for a month now, so we're going on for more than a month now. So I 10 out of 10 highly recommend. We do it every week.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, highly recommend because, um, yeah, I just feel like if I really do want a future with this man, and now going back to the conversation of co-parenting and being a stepmom, I have to make sure I am the best communicator for our entire unit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that he is on board with like understanding the way that I communicate. I understand how he communicates because our brains are so different. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's very technical. I'm very like emotional. So, um,
What is one thing that you learned from your therapy that, like your couples therapy, that you didn't know about like yourself and about you guys together?
I'm starting to learn a lot more of like why he is the way that he is from
Mm-hmm.
his family history that I didn't know about that's coming up in therapy.
Oh, okay.
So like he didn't like he would open up to me about things, but like he didn't feel like it was important to open up like even
Like
deeper.
basically tell you the reason why. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm understanding his communication and also his miscommunication. So, I would say like the historic or history part of it is very like I'm like, oh wow, this is eye opening. This is the reason why you are the way that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but anyway, that I was not expecting to talk about fucking abortion. We're supposed to talk about parenting, dude, and I went freaking straight for the
Well, but
jugular.
that was part of your journey.
Yeah, have you ever experienced that?
Because you could have been. I experienced miscarriages.
Oh my god, dude, I cannot.
Yeah, I experienced that, but
Like my situation was bad, and I wanted that, and I still would never like.
no, like
It was
you
a
know,
horrible experience on the body.
right.
Miscarriage. I. How does that even
But you know what?
feel?
Because you have a miscarriage, like the same vibe, like when they go and they clean, they go in there and clean you out and all that. That's kind of like the same.
Do you like it? And it comes out.
Hmm. But like with like an abortion, they go, they give you a pill, and I've been there for a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends have done it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing it one
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and I didn't have to because I miscarried. But that's the thing is that like back in the day, everybody was doing it because they couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Like they were like, "What am I doing?" And that was the option. And currently, right now, they're trying to take that option from you.
Yeah.
Especially like if you've been, raped, something's going on, and people get pregnant off of that. Can you imagine?
No, dude, it's like it's so scary, and I feel like
Yeah.
the person having the baby should have the option to to say I want this or I don't. Like, why are people that are not having babies making these decisions for
Right.
people who can have babies? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, we're living in a man's world still. It's fucking stupid. So I can't even imagine like how it takes a toll like on your like mental, on your body. Like, were you able to have children after this miscarriage, or was this like the most recent?
No, I had my son Mario actually in between.
Oh, gotcha. And you didn't feel like it was.
I think for me, like, you know how you know like when you are pregnant and you also know like, oh, I kind of feel like I'm cramping. Like, well, what's going on?
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Did
Yeah.
it make you nervous?
I already knew it was happening. I think for me because I had four kids already or three kids at the time. It was gonna be my fourth. That I was like,
Do you feel like your body knew, like, oh, she's stressed out about this, and that
she has three
stress?
kids. She don't need another child.
Yeah. Do you think that stress caused it? Like, what?
I
mean, I'm
think
sure
there's multiple reasons why things like it could be your stress, your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Um, it could just be like it just didn't work out. You know, maybe when it's produced or maybe something was wrong with it. Like, you know what I mean? So you don't really know when it comes to miscarriages or your body just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
So I think for me, like I knew I was pregnant. It just didn't fall through.
Yeah, low-key a blessing in disguise, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think like when it's meant for you to have a baby, it's like meant for you. I think it's your choice whether or not you see yourself with that person too, because if you don't, like I've had friends that got pregnant like one night stands.
My God.
And one of them chose to keep it and some people didn't. And I'm like, how are you choosing to keep a baby? You just don't even know the person.
Some people just want a baby.
They're just like, I just can't. And so, yeah, there's like a lot of people. And then they have to go and call the person and be like, hey, you have a kid and I just decided to keep it. And
that's
then,
crazy.
Then the person's like, what? Like, you didn't even, I didn't even know. Like, I have a whole thing going on. And it's like, girl, you should have told that person.
I do agree. Like, if you're gonna, well,
but
actually,
many women,
I don't know. If you don't want to say, that's on you. Like, you just have to be prepared for the life of a single parent. For if
you're okay with that,
like
if you're okay with that, then that's that. But you didn't even give nobody the option. Or I know some people that got pregnant and had an abortion and then told the person after. Oh, and then that right there, like it cut it off. Like you can't even respect me enough to even ask me what I want. That's my baby too.
Yeah.
Damn. And we were together for this long.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you think, okay, what do you think in that
situation? I'm going to tell you this because I know the person because it's a family member.
Oh, shoot.
Well, actually, it was one of my other friends too. It's been kind of the same situation. Yeah. But I feel like one of the situations, they were younger and like I get it. But my friend situation, like, she just did it and thought like, oh yeah, like it was just another day, like another day, like it's just another day, and just decided, and then got pissed, and I'm like, girl, like you're with the person, you've been with that person for 3 years, and you just decided upon yourself to do that is crazy. Yeah. Like you guys are living together and you just didn't want to have a baby because you're just a selfish ass bitch. You just didn't want to.
That is pretty wild because at that point you're 3 years in. You're already making life decisions together.
Yeah, they got a car. Together. They got I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Oh, well, I wasn't like ready, bitch. Then get on birth control. Like, do something with it. Yeah. Like, what is wrong with you? Be responsible. Because and they broke up because of it.
Well, yeah.
I so she was, she was mad. She's like, what? You're just going to break up with me because of that? Yes.
That's a big
That person's like, yes, you didn't trust me enough to tell me that's my child. Like, we live together. We have things together. Proper, like, how are you going to do me like that?
Exactly. And why wouldn't, like, why wouldn't you consult me or tell me, like, hey, I want to get an abortion.
Yeah. At least
I'm
tell
letting
me.
you know I'm pregnant. And this is the option that I'm leaning towards. How do you feel?
No, she wasn't even gonna tell him.
She said,
she
hey.
was drunk
So-
and she got pissed off and said it out loud.
Oh.
It was me and her other friend that knew. Nobody knew.
Okay, that's this lady.
But it was
sounds
effed
pretty
up. I was like,
crazy.
girl.
Yeah.
And so she was crying. I was like, I can't even tell you. I'm the one that told you to tell him.
She needs
and
therapy.
you didn't.
That's.
I go, would you keep that? And she's like, girl, I just didn't want to have a baby. And this person wants to have a baby. And I was like, if you don't want to have a baby, then be with somebody else that does not want to have a kid.
That's a big determining factor. Like, if you are with someone that you know doesn't want a baby or doesn't like have this, doesn't align
But
with
she
you
was
on big
lying and
things.
just saying whatever.
Yikes. Damn, she ended up revealing herself. There's no.
Girl,
I can't help you, girl.
There's
You
a
didn't
lot
help
of
yourself.
there's a lot of crazy ass bitches out there though.
Yeah, there is. There's
But
a
you
lot.
know what? It's like my generation where we were all crazy. We couldn't express ourselves. We didn't have the correct tools to handle a lot of situations. We just went with the flow.
Yeah, you guys
We just went
had
with the
party
flow.
lines and not direct
Party
calls to the
lines,
therapist.
like, yeah, therapy back then was like, you're crazy. You have a therapist. You're crazy.
Yeah. Your therapy was just like going out. And
Therapy was like
homegirl
going
time.
out, homegirl, filming you guys fucking fighting out in the park. I'll meet you at the park. There wasn't no social media, no trolls, none
Yeah.
of that. You literally met, I'll meet you at the fucking park, bitch.
Love that.
Or at the club, you'd see them, I'll fight you in the bathroom, bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
that lady.
It was a vibe.
She was definitely.
That girl's crazy, and she's still crazy.
Do you attract crazy?
I think I attract people around me that don't have their shit together.
Like they're looking for a
No,
savior?
no. The only reason why, and that was back in the day, was what I'm saying. You attract of what you're going through and your trauma responses.
Gotcha.
Like your trauma bonding. That's what you attract. You attract a lot of broken people. If you're broken, you're going to attract broken people.
Yeah.
You're not going to attract people that have their shit together.
Yeah.
That's later in life.
Yeah.
Right now in my life, currently, I don't go out of my way for anybody.
Okay.
I don't do any of that. Like if I feel your energy, I like you, then I'll fuck with you. If I don't like you, then I ain't gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like it's
Period.
that's just the way that it is. And I think when I was younger, I have a crazy family. I mean, as you know, my family's crazy. They're psycho. They're drug addicts. They are dysfunctional. Nobody gets along. Everybody's always fighting, beefing. So I'm used to chaos in my life. And so now that I live over here by myself, I'm used to peace.
Love that for you.
And so that's what that is. So like when I go back over there, I'm like, oh my God, these crazy ass motherfuckers. But hey, that's what I know, and I can go back to that.
Yeah.
It doesn't bug me. I don't judge anybody. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? Live your life. If you want to fucking go and smoke and do whatever you got to do, go do that. If you want to drink at 2 a.m., at 8 a.m., do that.
Yeah.
That doesn't have anything to do with me. Obviously, you're
Yeah.
doing it because you're hiding from your life. That's on you. And I recognize a lot of things. So do I have friends now that are crazy? We're Aquariuses. I attract a lot of Aquariuses. We are crazy.
Yeah,
We think
that's
crazy. We think outside the box. Like that's how we are. And I don't like I have some I don't have boring friends. You know what I mean? Like I want my friends to have fun and enjoy their little life, and I just feel like who you surround yourself now, I think, it's either going to make you or break you, honestly.
Okay, so she does attract crazy, but
Well,
it's
not
a good-
no more,
it's a
but I
good-
did back
it's-
then.
I think right now the crazy is I feel like I attract crazy, but I feel like it's like a healthy crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's like it keeps you on your toes, but also like my friends are very like ride or dies. Like I feel like very supportive, have been more of an aunt and or aunts and uncles to my kid than even like the family I don't even speak to. So for
Right.
me, I'm just like I love that. Like, you have your riders that are tight, and you're also like that, So
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ride or die. I think ride or die back then is totally different from what it is now.
Yeah, period. And ride or die back then had like
Totally different meaning
more
behind
rooted.
it. More
I
rooted.
think. Yeah.
Like whatever you want, bitch. Like when do you want to meet up?
We
Like
gonna get in
whatever you want.
trouble?
We're gonna get in trouble. Let's go then.
Period.
That's what that
I
was
ain't
back
afraid.
then. That was stupid shit though. We're
Yeah.
pendejas back then, but hey, it is what it is, and that's what it
Back
is.
then we've outgrown that.
Well, we still do some. I don't know. We be doing some extra stuff
There's a little
sometimes.
bit of pendejada
Yeah,
sprinkled
here and there, and that's okay. A little sprinkle here and there. It is what it is. I
Just
think.
spicing things up in life, dude. Life
Yeah,
is getting
but
boring
you
sometimes.
go through. But just like a ride or die, you go through a lot with your friends.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't want to judge them, but I was the one like, bitch, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you're wrong for that.
I've definitely been.
You're
that
wrong
kind of
for
friend.
that. But you know what? I'm still your friend. Whatever you do,
Yeah.
whatever you got to do. But before I left Washington, I cut all my friends off. Cut them all
Girl.
off.
All
of them.
You don't have one.
No. Oh, well, I have like friends, but like the true friends that I had for years, like when I was a teenager, bitch, no, they're cut off.
They must think you're she's famous now. She doesn't talk to us.
No, I told them the reason why I don't fucking talk to them. I think when you have friends too, and they still be doing the same shit that they've been doing since you were fucking 15, 16, 17, bitch.
And
And you're
expecting different results.
yeah, I just
Problematic.
can't. Like, it's just like, you need to go live your life and you need to figure your life out.
Yeah.
I still have friends that I talk to that I've known forever that I talk to. But I feel like when I go and talk to them, they feel different around me because of what I accomplished.
Because you're an established, successful woman.
But I don't act like I'm better than anybody either. And I think when I go and I talk to them, they're just like,
maybe they feel like they have to act right with you because
they're
you
just
aren't
like,
about
damn,
the
bitch.
bullshit anymore.
Yeah, they're like, damn, bitch, like you elevated, like, damn.
I love that.
But
Cheers
then
to
some,
that.
but then some of them are like, bitch, you're too good. You're too good. I have tias. Oh, what? Just because you're on the TV, you think that you're better than us? And I'm like, no, I just elevated myself, and you can do it too.
Period.
Don't
Cheers
be
to
coming.
that.
I was
Cheers
like,
to that,
cheers to
girl.
that.
Cheers to elevation. Love that. Hating us, tias. Speaking of talking to tias, I think it's time for a beauty con.
But this is the CALIRAY concealer. I actually reviewed it. I'm actually getting a partnership for this one.
Oh, love that.
But
Put 'em
it's a
on, girl.
color corrector. It hydrates underneath the under eye and it brightens all in one. Oh, and I might have your color.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. I've been getting all my products through. Okay, Sonia is my Ipsy box. She's my little box of just treats. Every time I come here, she's like, it looks like you need this. So I'm like, it's okay.
It looks like you need a little hydration. Here
Yeah,
you go. It
period.
looks like you need this.
CALIRAY. I've never heard of this brand.
It's very nice and luminous.
It seems very light.
Yes, it's really good for
Yeah.
mature ladies. So if you have mature under eyes, this will be good for you because it's going to stay hydrated all day long.
We are
with a little
mature.
brightness because we want to look like rainbow fucking bright.
Love that. We want to look awake, alive.
You know, because the older we get, the darkness underneath that under eye because of lack of sleep, menopause, you know the drill.
You know, life.
That will be good. What are
Yep.
you doing?
All right. Well, I am going to be highlighting these glasses my man just got me. You know, he just did a commercial for GOODR.
Ooh, those are
Book him.
cute.
Book him. He's a DP, cinematographer. Just did a commercial for these, and he jacked them and gave them me. Just kidding.
Don't say Jack. Say, oh, this was part of the
This
campaign.
was gifted.
This was
This was part of the campaign. I'm
gifted.
joking. Oh my god, you can't
No,
get a
she's
joke.
not. He snatched them motherfuckers up. He was like,
babe, just kidding. He said, cut, now. But anyway, don't they look cute?
they're cute. They
And
look
I
good.
always struggle with finding glasses for
No,
my
those
face.
look good. Those look good on your face.
My face is very wide, and also my ears are lopsided, and my nose is crooked. I have a very asymmetrical face. So finding glasses that fit me, this is why he's my
He
partner.
knew. He knew. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna snatch these up so I could give them to her. She's gonna look snatched when she puts them on.
Blessed. Yeah, I was like, book me for the
Stylish.
next commercial.
What
Stop
color? What kind
playing.
of? Do they come in different shades?
Yes, and they're polarized. And they're like $20.
What's
20
polarized?
bucks? That's affordable.
What is polarized?
You don't know what polarized means?
Okay, do you? Because when somebody
Yes.
that asks a question to answer a question.
No, I was just
sus.
asking. You don't? I thought you were just playing.
And they're polarized. Polarized, like, I'm guessing
it's
that
a
has
polarized
to do.
lens, so it's
Okay,
darker,
yeah, I was gonna say
and
the
so like
lens.
you can see the sunlight. It's not gonna fuck up your eyes.
Oh, okay.
That's a
And
good.
also, like, all
That's
the
a good.
glares on the windows.
And the UV, it has UV protection
Ugh, I'm gonna wear this for my
when you're driving
skin.
at night.
when you're driving.
During the day.
Okay, love that.
During the
Sorry, I
day.
didn't know polarized. I know a lot of big words, dude. I love reading, but polarized with glasses, did not know what that meant.
No, those are good.
Polarized. These are polarized. Well, I know a lot of big words, says nobody that knows big words. Whatever, dude. I'm tired. Fuck y'all. Get these glasses. You did jack them. Period. I'm just kidding. Gooder. Look at me. Okay, on to the next thing, because I'm about to get my ass fired from this podcast. So we never spoke really about parenting. We talked about abortions, girl. Crazy.
But we're gonna talk about parenting in the next episode.
We're going to talk about the kids we actually had.
Yeah,
Well, that I actually...
we're gonna talk about my kids, and she has one kid
Yes.
because she dropped the bomb.
Yeah, I did.
So we're gonna.
Well, I have 2 kids and I'm stepmom. That's what
Oh
we're
yeah,
getting
you have
into.
2 kids. We're
Yeah.
gonna get into her being a step parent.
Period.
Watch the next episode, bitch.
Polarized.